Hey everyone, this will be my second YouTube video. Sorry, I'm wrapped up in my cozy sleepwear, whatever you call this. Robe, yes. Oh my god, brain is not working today. Robe, it's freezing in my apartment. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base because I haven't touched base in a little bit. It's been a really big roller coaster for me with regards to this surgery. Because I'm still up in the air with it. I finally got my surgeon's appointment, and I was all excited because everybody was telling me that, you know, this is it, this is the final step, and then you're on the home stretch. And so when I went to my surgeon appointment, I kind of had that in my head. When I first went to reception desk, they gave me the package of pre-op information and materials, which I've got to find. I've apparently put it somewhere now because I was so angry. But anyway, so anyway, I went to my surgeon's appointment. I won't name specifically who because that's not fair to anybody. But when I went there, he said, everything seems to be okay except for your ultrasound. And I'm like, well, last ultrasound I had was done back in May. Sorry, my phone's going off there. And I'm like, May, so why would they wait till November to tell me there was something wrong with that ultrasound? And I have already gone through a ton of other tests. So I was like, well, why wouldn't they have done follow-up then? Because that would have determined whether I need to get all these other tests done to be eligible for surgery. Anyway, in the ultrasound, there was a potential indication of what they call portal hypertension, which basically means that my liver has severe enough fatty tissue in it that it is causing it to not function as properly as it should. And if I do have portal hypertension, then I'm not eligible for surgery. So they needed to order another ultrasound called a Doppler, I think it's portaheptic Doppler flow ultrasound. So they said, go back to your old ultrasound clinic and they will do the follow-up one because they have the other stuff. So that day I went directly to my old ultrasound clinic, and when I got there, they were like, oh, we don't do those types. Only big hospitals do. Oh, okay. So then I had this requisition, had to send it to the hospital, and then when I tried to contact them to find out how to go about this, they were like, you know, they were puzzled that I was doing it instead of the doctor, and then there was this whole confusion. So, but basically the secretary for my surgeon that I saw was an angel. She helped me so much with that. She called them back. They had said that they had an appointment for me for today that nobody contacted me about. Anyway, so she rebooked it for me, got them to rebook it for me for this Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I love her dearly for this right now because I have been so stressed because I've been preparing for this surgery for over a year. And especially the past 3-4 months because of everything kind of lining up and seeming to happen. I've had my work adapt things for me. You know, I mean, there's so much things I've done around, you know, purchasing stuff because everybody said this was a go. And when I get this test on Thursday, if it is indeed portal hypertension and I can't have this surgery, I'm going to be devastated. I hate that. I hate that I feel that way, but you kind of have these dreams, you know, like I dream walking down the aisle being a little bit thinner, maybe not thin, but being a little bit thinner, you know, and I had this in my head that I could have that happen with the surgery helping me along and kind of that, you know, new year, new lease on life. And there's a chance that this test could take that all away from me. And I know I shouldn't be resting it all on this, and I'm not resting it all on surgery. It's just very depressing right now to have this potentially what I consider to be life-saving surgery for me taken away. And so, yeah, it's been a really rough few weeks, and I've had a really hard time trying to voice my opinions on it without getting too emotional. So, but I wanted to kind of do this because I said I was going to blog on it, and I want to at least you know, update on that. So the test will be this Thursday coming. Hopefully I will hear some results within a week after that. and I'll know whether I'm actually able to have the surgery now or not. Nobody else that I know of has had this particular complication, at least none that have said so. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to keep it too long because I haven't been doing a lot of things related to the surgery lately because I've been so depressed about it. But once I kind of know more through this test, then I'll probably start blogging a little bit more, hopefully in a positive note. So, anyways, thanks for listening to me drone on, and hope that eventually I can be able to be a good source or resource down the road, or at least, if not a resource, then to tell you things that you're going to have to consider before surgery. Okay, so anyway, see you later, YouTubers, and I'll probably hopefully blog again in a couple weeks.